It's Friday and it's time to get rude, crude, and lewd with the Game Boy. Hi, it's Mascot Friday.
Hi.
The show where we rank the classic mascot platformers of the past. You tell us whether they're better or worse than Bubsy, and we render our final judgment.
I have a question for you.
Uh-huh.
Has Hacker or whatever made a bootleg horny Game Boy game?
Yeah, I'm not sure just how lewd you can get with the Game Boy, but...
It's not enough... there's not enough colors to get too lewd.
Are you sure?
I mean...
I bet someone tried really hard, at least once.
Some poor dude's gonna have green junk, man. It's not good.
God. Hi, everybody.
Hi.
It's Retro Pals, and we're making you regret the fact that we came out of retirement in order to do this stream. Still live from our new house, still with strange acoustics, because I haven't yet set up any soundproofing, and this is a wood floor, wood-walled room, but we're doing it. We're doing Mascot Friday, because Mascot Friday must continue. This is important work. Everybody needs it, and we're here to do it.
To do the work. And real quick, thank you. I got a bunch of folks to thank. Danny, do you mind if I do that?
No, go
ahead.
ahead.
First, I want to shout out Jordan for the raid. Thank you, Jordan.
Hey, Jordan. Thanks for the raid. I hope you enjoyed Ristar. That's a fun little game.
Thank you. And Nelson JD for the 48-month reset. That's 4 years. Thank you.
4 whole freaking years. Thank you.
That's a good Mario song. Thank you. And thank you, Neo Zero, with the 25 Gaw walking in months. Thank you. Thank you.
Gaw walking in. He's here. There's a buzzing in the audio? There's a hum?
Wait,
what hum? What hum?
From what?
I wonder.
A slight buzz.
What could that be? Yeah, it looks like it's showing up on the microphone. What if I lift my mic stand off the floor? Does that make a difference? I don't think it does.
My mic cable is going past either a strip box or some kind of power source.
Oh.
Do I need to...
I don't know.
Okay.
Turn off the refrigerator.
No! Well, let me finish.
Yeah, finish your thinking.
I'll check down there.
And
thank you, Noisette Cafe, 67 months. Hello, this is Noisette from Mensa HQ. I will be back in 2 months with an extremely funny joke.
Okay, I'm looking forward to your joke. I'm going to hold you to that. Thank you.
Thank you for the 50 bits, Step-Aside. Appreciate it.
Hey, Step-Aside, welcome.
And Cartman with the 50 bits. Yeah, Game Boy becomes a game man now. Or a gay man, I don't know.
Here's hoping.
To Squad Chills with the 85-month resub. There are some bootlegs that push the line for sure. Game Boy Sexy Grinch coming from RP.
Oh, I love that Sexy Grinch. That's about as sexy as you can get on the Game Boy. Yeah, he's pretty sexy for what it's worth.
Thank you, Mua, for the 68-month resub. Wow, the Retro Pals are going to play the Ludus Hentai Mahjong game.
Hey, all right. You're finally in my territory.
Thank you for the 25 bits Electric Boogaloo. Appreciate it.
Thank you for the bits.
Thank you, Cartman, for the other 50 bits. We're doing the Sonic 25th anniversary live stream impression.
Oh, no. Well, at least I'm already in my Sonic mascot costume. And I get winded after like 10 minutes of dancing, just like that guy.
Thank you, Room Temperature 28-month resub. Is it bees? It is bees. Thank you.
Bees?
All right, hold on. So we do have a power strip back here.
Yeah.
Let me just get on my feet. Oh, God. Okay.
Meanwhile, I'm going to load up my own stream and see if I can listen back to it. Because that's what I want to do with my life right now. Listen to my own voice.
Okay. I don't see where the... Is this it? No.
Oh, it's been reduced.
Oh, what?
Hang on.
I'm fixing it?
Stop talking. I'm looking at the wavelength. Is that better? It looks like it's better looking at the waveform.
Okay.
It's fluctuating, so it's definitely whatever you're fiddling with. I didn't know that could happen. Interesting. I'm also glad someone was here to instantly tell me what it was.
Yeah, thank you, audio engineers.
Thank you, Jordan.
Problem is, I can't find where the mic cord is.
It's fine right now.
Okay, cool. Nobody touch anything. Normal noise. Normal noise.
Thanks, Alex. You want to make some more noise?
What?
Oh, God. Okay. Alex, tell you what you can do.
It is not gone?
I'll tell you what you can do. You can sit where I'm sitting, and you can riff with the audience while I try and move the mic cable.
Okay. Chat. A lot of things are happening in this world of ours. It's still there, but very reduced. Okay. Something, you know what? We don't need power. We don't need electricity. We should do this the old-fashioned way.
Yeah?
Yeah, smoke signals. 3 puffs means Mario's falling into a pit. 4 mean that 4 long ones and a short one mean that Wario's here. You can't worry about that. He's a pretty badass.
How's this now? It looks
Unchanged.
okay, good.
Still buzzing, no difference.
All right, how about this? I'm gonna unplug your microphone.
Okay, we're unplugging my mic. Nope. So, shall I unplug your mic?
Yeah, why not?
Okay. Worse. Sounds different now. Now a different buzz. It's Danny's mic. It's your mic cord.
What do you mean it's my cord? Okay.
Okay, is that connected to the... I see. It's on the side over here. It's over here. See, it's gently touching the power cord. Way better. Okay, I see the problem. I know exactly what it is. It's over here where it's touching. So, y'all move. I got this.
Oh, I see.
So I just gotta...
Oh, that is a big difference.
Yep.
Hello, Hexagon Witch. I'm on the floor troubleshooting.
Yay!
Thank you for the raid. Hi.
Hi. I think I got an idea to hold it up, by the way.
Yeah.
We can put it over the headphone case holder.
Oh, good call.
Mm-hmm. I am literally the handy guy. That's good. Epic. My cords are unshielded. Okay, that's why that's happening. Okay.
Jesus Christ, fuck streaming. Hi, everybody. It's time to stream. Welcome to the Retro Pals Mascot Friday show, where we never fuck up and nothing ever goes wrong. Interesting discoveries being made tonight. I'm always up to learn things. And,
Yeah, fuck cheese.
And tonight we've definitely learned things. Yeah, do not have an unshielded microphone cable touching a power strip cable.
We now know, folks.
All right, I'm going to have to... Oh.
Yeah, thank you for the fifth. I was going to say, you've been here since the first time I said we never fuck up. Thank you for the bits.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm going to assume that the stream...
My headphones got all crazy over here.
Gonna assume the thing's fine, or at least this is listenable.
Yeah, if something happens, just let me know and I'll move it around some more over here.
Jay the Brain Man, hello.
Thank
Welcome
you.
to FortniteDrops.com. Be sure to submit your sports bets on Retro Pals in order to unlock Fortnite drops. This stream went off the rails before it even had a chance to be on the rails.
And
so
68K
that's a great
Hard.
sign.
68K Hard, thank you so much for the raid.
Hey, welcome. I was watching you play a little bit of the new TGM earlier. That looks good. I'm going to have to play that. Hope you had a good time with that, and thank you for the raid.
And Set Aside gifted a sub to Buzz. Well, we're doing good, folks.
I'm going to smack that bee. That bee is making too much noise.
We had some technical difficulties, folks, but we got over it.
Retro Pals, Mascot Friday, the show where we rank the classic platformers of the past against Bubsy, Claws Encounters of the Third Kind for Super Nintendo and Genesis. Your job as viewers is to determine whether the games we play are better or worse than Bubsy, and it's going to happen. We're going to do it. Tonight we're covering the Game Boy, monochrome Game Boy, just no color, 4 shades of gray, or green actually.
Yeah, it's all green.
And tonight we're covering maybe one of the most prominent Game Boy platformers, Super Mario Land. Mario's here, and he's going to save this stream from whatever was happening.
We don't know. It doesn't matter. It's the new house.
Fucking hell. Okay, let's go.
We're good.
I didn't want to crawl around on the floor before the stream.
That's the thing. The hardwood floors are nice until you have to get on your knees, and then you're in hell.
Yeah.
Then you're in absolute hell,
Yeah.
and you miss carpet.
All right, Alex, here we are.
go.
We're doing it.
Thank you. Chiron HR for the 100 bits. Thank you, thank you.
Thank you. Every bit you give us helps improve the audio quality. That's a good gimmick. That's a really good gimmick.
Okay, but then that would entail me just sitting down and just gently moving the cord away from the power strip.
You would put an electric zapper next to the power cable. Anyway, Alex is here as the gaming everyman to show us how this game is played, and then I'll play it as the gaming expert and play it absolutely perfectly, so you can see this game played normally and see it played good. So let's do it.
Let's go. This is such a classic. You get the mushrooms. You gotta get the mushrooms in a Mario game. You get the coins, of course. Oh, you got pipes.
Oh, you can go in that pipe?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
How much Mario Land have you played?
I've beaten it a few times, but I didn't grow up with it or anything, so I had like a second-hand experience with it. And I'm gonna save my opinions for when I play it, but consider that this is a launch-era Game Boy game, and they were doing the absolute best that they could.
See? And then they explode.
One of the first games you ever played. That's awesome. This is a good one. And yeah, as many people will note, this game is a little bit different compared to the previous Marios. It's a little bit strange, a little bit off-kilter.
Ah, fly!
For one thing, there's enemies from the original arcade Mario Brothers in here. There's other enemies returning from the games, but like in the manual, they called them by their Japanese names. So you're fighting like Kuribo and Noko Noko. Thanks everybody for the hype train.
Oh,
the audio difficulties hype train. Choo choo, I mean buzz buzz. I cannot tell you how glad I am that someone identified the issue right away. Because the most frustrating thing about technical difficulties on stream is not knowing what's happening, what's causing it. Yeah, you buy a Game Boy at launch, no third-party releases for 6 months. It's just this, and Tetris, and Alleyway, pretty much. And Yakuman, if you're in Japan.
Sorry, I love this game. I don't have anything to say. I wish I did.
I'm just letting you enjoy yourself. I figure you needed a break after playing through all 52 games in Action 52.
Yeah, I played 52 Action 52 games, and...
Normally you try and get back to the swing of things at your job by, by taking things easy. By just, no one's expecting too much from you on your first day back. But with Alex, I was like, no, you're playing every game in Action 52 and Cheat 'em In, too. And you're doing it for the Chivos.
Thank you.
We hit the ground running here at Retro Pals, and we're tired. Maybe we shouldn't hit the ground running all the time.
Can I hit the ground speed walking? I'm good at that.
Like mall walking?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, Cartman, thank you for the 25 bits, and congratulations, everyone, on the release of the Minecraft movie.
Oh, yeah!
Take your kids to see it, if you have kids and they like Minecraft. Or make them watch the version that has, the early CG before they finalize things. It's dubbed into Russian.
Mm-hmm.
If I ever watch that movie, it's probably going to be that one.
That's the version you should get, yeah. I love this game, I'm sorry.
There's just something delightful about it. Like, it's necessarily strange and squished down and slight just because of when and how it was released, but man, it's got a charm to it. And again, this game also has to compete with all the other video games we have on our list, including console Mario games. So we'll see how that shakes out.
I love how shitty the piranha plants look in this game.
They do look
like
shitty.
Garbage.
The thing is, later Mario platformers on the Game Boy decided to zoom things in a little bit to allow characters to actually look like themselves. So everything looks really, I'm gonna say it, Blomby in this version. This is Blomby Mario. Yeah, the official bootleg Mario. This game has a really good stereo soundtrack. That's something the Game Boy had over the NES. It had stereo sound and stereo separation, so a lot of games had this cool echoing effect to it, if you're listening with headphones. Do you like this more than Super Mario Bros. For NES? Some people do.
I don't, but it's still really good, and I enjoy playing it.
I will say it's going to be hard to compete with something like, say, Mario 3 or Mario World, but I think this may do pretty well, depending on what people think about it.
I'm having fun.
Are you having fun?
I am, actually.
I'm glad. I'm glad to not be scrambling around on the floor anymore. Maybe that can be a donation incentive. Like, for $20, I just get on the floor and start scrambling around.
We call it the Danny Scramble.
Yeah. Oh!
Fuck!
A big guy just killed you.
I know, it's a Sphinx. Hey, Proxy, thank you for the 74-month resub. What's
Proxy.
a handheld?
Thank you
I
for the
know
sub.
you know nothing of
Now,
them.
Proxy, I know you're new to handhelds, but this is the Game Boy. It was released in 1988 or 89 or something.
Fuck.
It's sort of like an N-Gage, but not in color.
I'm just glad that I was able to find out where the mic was actually hitting the power strip.
Yeah, that rules. The worst thing that could have happened is if we couldn't find what was causing it.
So close! Can I jump on his head?
It was released in the late 1900s. That's a good way to put it to make everyone feel really
I keep hearing
old.
people say that about the 90s, and it makes me go...
The late 1900s.
Why did I think I could go under that?
It's like saying that the late 1800s, talking about the Wild West and saloons and stuff. You see, you'd enter your local saloon and ask the bartender for a Game Boy.
No! Sebmal, thank you for the raid. I love it so much. It's so good.
Sebmal, we're all heading into the saloon and asking our bartender for a Game Boy. Sit down and enjoy Game Boy with us. Hope you had a good stream. What was that fuck-ass game you were playing?
I did it!
Oh, you were playing Floating Runner. That's a
Oh, really?
that's a fuck-ass game if I've ever seen one. That game looks cool. It has a nice, bright aesthetic to it, but oh my god, if you try to play it, it's a special kind of hell.
Oh, you don't recognize the command shoot oot?
Shoot oot!
Yeah, I'm spelling things normally.
Hey, good job, Alex. You saved Daisy.
That was fast.
Oh, Daisy. Oh, Daisy is a disgusting fly.
I don't know. Daisy kind of looks hot as a fly.
Yeah? Who agrees with Alex?
I don't think anybody should agree with me for that.
I don't think anyone has ever agreed with you.
Oh,
Oh, you got a mere fire flower.
You never do that. Bullshit. Yeah, that's fair.
So, what's the deal with Mario entering this level via UFO? I don't think that's ever explained. Is it just a fun little background element?
I think so. It's a very strange game. Like, why is he in ancient Egypt?
Yeah, they kind of hop around to a lot of different places and themes in this. Hartman, thank you for the 50 bits. Daisy, but with Buzz, don't you dare. We're done with Buzz. I've had it up to here with Buzz's shit. So if you're just joining the show, this is Mascot Friday, a show where we rank all the classic platformers of the past. We've currently ranked about 700 of these, and somehow we haven't ranked Super Mario Land yet. And for context, I'm choosing to play this because on Wednesday I made Alex play all through every Action 52 game. And you racked up the Chivos, let me tell you.
I did!
I got so many follows on Retro Achievements for doing absolutely nothing during that stream. It was
I got
awesome.
a lot of follows on Retro Achievements too. I was like, why am I getting all these emails? And it's just like, oh, okay.
It paid off, baby. We're gonna hit the big time.
I guess I gotta set up Retro Achievements with my other game, like Evo.
It's a lot of fun.
I should.
I sat on it for a long while being like, would I enjoy this? But I saw so many people, including Seb Mall and Lord BBH and whatnot. They were having a lot of fun, so why not? Today I did a bunch of Castlevania 1 achievements, not on stream, but for fun. Did you know you can play games for fun?
I know!
You can play games for fun and not for content.
I feel the same way about reading. You can read for fun.
You don't have to read for content. Well,
No.
that is kind of what you're doing.
That is kind of what my Multimedia Monday is.
You're absorbing content.
I love to absorb content like a delicious sponge.
Don't look at Small Mario's Gonzo nose. Oh my god, I think you're right. He does kind of have a massive schnoz.
I know, games for fun, it's really wild, but it is possible.
Yeah, supposedly if you try it, you can have fun with video games. I've been trying for the last 10 years of streams. Maybe it'll happen someday.
Can I remember those? Yeah, okay. Okay, Mario, be careful.
Oh, Macaw said he only plays games on stream. That makes sense. I don't have a lot of time to play games off stream is the thing. And he has his hands full with collecting and whatnot.
I don't like that the turtles explode. I think that that's really unfair.
Yeah, that's kind of a dick punch right there. A classic Nintendo dick punch. That's what the magazines called it.
Oh, dick punch Mario.
Yeah, EGM was like, this game's a real dick punch.
2 out of 5.
What did magazines give this back then? I bet they loved it.
Wow, Mario's back. Come pet the Italian.
Uh-huh.
I forgot how much fun it is to say things to make you go crazy.
Yeah, that's why we do this. Magombo, I always have time for Devil Dumperdoors.
That is true.
I don't think we've ranked that yet.
What? It's fine. I'm fine. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, it's easy to just play games on stream, but it's also good to have a healthy balance.
It is.
Just remind yourself, like, oh, you don't have to save this for stream. You can just have a little bit of fun with old Dracula and Simon Belmont. And fucking Death, who I have to beat whip only, which is impossible. I tried like 6 or 7 times. And I said, grr, phooey. Man, I may not have actually said phooey. Can you solve the puzzle? The ancient puzzle of the Marios? Aha! Yeah, phooey, I said. There's VR games where you can punch yourself in the dick. That sounds great. I hope that
Yourself or other people?
I hope that it like absorbs damage and there's like a little -1 over your head and your character goes, oh! Oh yeah, this game's also a shmup. Surprise. You see the little platforms as hamburgers? The little, the falling ones? I can see
They
that.
do look hamburger-esque.
I'm waiting for retro achievements to get Amiga support. They have PCFX support.
Alright, so far so good.
Ah, this game's just fun. There's just a sense of whimsy and nonsense to it. No regard for canon or anything, just like, here's a bunch of weird situations to put our little Italian man in.
The little Italian man, run away.
And if you ever read Valiant comics back in the day, they had a series of Nintendo Game Boy comics that were specifically about this universe that Mario Land takes place in.
I read those comics. I actually had those. Was that Valiant?
Yeah.
Cool. I had the Game Boy one. The Game Boy one was really weird because did you ever read the plot?
Uh-huh.
Where
like
just, it
Tatanga
out of
comes to
some
the
guy,
real world.
It's some guy just. It's like it's not even a kid. It's some random guy who Mario like escapes to, and then the guy like hits Mario with a sheet pan.
Yeah, and it goes spang. I remember that panel. Electric Boogaloo, thank you for the bits. Yeah, I agree. Just make it so I can watch preview channel stuff on retro achievements and get paid for it.
Okay,
and
okay,
points.
but if I could get Chivos for watching like original like TV stuff or like air checks or something, that would be cool.
Or the bootleg version of the Minecraft movie.
Yes. Check archive.org. It's got good stuff. Oh, I died.
One more life.
Okay.
Can you do it? I don't know if I could beat this game if I tried. It's been so long since I played it, and it's kind of squirrely.
It's a very squirrely game. It does that too, which I don't like.
Not to say it's bad, it's just
No,
different from what you'd assume from every other Mario game. There's GBA Video Chivos. There's definitely one for Shrek, right? There has to be. How about for the Shrek and Shark Tale combo pack? Oh, Alex. You're about to get to the big Mario coin segment.
Game over, but I think it's Danny's turn.
It's my turn.
It's your turn.
Let's play the game.
Okay.
Hey, nice high score. I'm gonna annihilate it.
Alright, it's time for Danny to eat my shorts. I don't know, I was gonna say
Did
eat
you
my
know that this
dust.
is a secret passage? This is exclusive from me. You can only get these tips from me.
Okay. They need to do retro achievements, hook up to archive so that I get 1 point, like, you know, watched the TV edit of a movie.
Look at that.
Nice.
There's a one up there.
I didn't know that.
That is nice. Oh, dude. I downloaded the TV edit of Showgirls
You did?
from Archive because someone found it.
Oh, that's so good. I love that TV edit.
If anyone's unfamiliar, Showgirls is this Paul Verhoeven movie.
Yes, it is.
It was rated NC-17 when it first came out because it has like constant nudity. It's about strippers. And like they aired a version on TV where instead of cutting out extremely plot heavy scenes that had nudity, they just drew little animated bikinis on the girls. So like occasionally this girl will turn into a CG monstrosity in the middle of a scene because she's normally naked. It looks really good.
Aren't there scenes where the lady takes off her bra and then it's just like
yeah, and there's a cartoon bra underneath.
Yeah, I need to see that. I didn't know that
it's a little bit Cool World with it actually, but
see, okay, so I'm thinking about grabbing that then because I need to see stupid versions of movies because I remember
where'd Mario go?
I was hanging out with a friend one time, and they were flipping the channels, and they saw that The Big Lebowski was on USA, and they were like,
fuck
"Oh my
yeah.
god, you have to see this!"
It's so good, right?
Yeah, they were like, "You have to see what happens here." And then we got the Stranger in the Alps scene, and we lost it.
This is what happens. This is what happens when you find a stranger in the Alps. Oh shit! What was I thinking?
You were thinking about the Stranger in the Alps. Thank you, Self-Tape. 25 bits. The CGI underwear makes it it's the anti-butthole cut, yes. Chet's been talking about the butthole cut. I really don't...
We've said it before and we'll say it again. The butthole cut does not exist.
I think it's fake. I think that they burned it to make more room for, like, I don't know.
Ooh, okay. We're good. Never mind, just having a Mario moment.
You know what I need to see?
What's
Those
that?
Godzilla Kong movies. I'm so curious.
Oh yeah, they made some of those.
And then there's that Apple TV series with John Goodman and Godzilla, which you tell me John Goodman and Godzilla are teaming up, I'm there.
Two titans of entertainment, literally.
But when I tried to watch it, I was just like, I don't know, I'm not super into it. And
Chubo.
Godzilla didn't show up.
Chubo, thank you for the 39 months. That's Miku months. Thank you for the support. What does Chubo have to say?
I can't believe they made a game based on the comic where the guy wangs Mario with the lunch tray.
Yep, we were talking about that earlier where it says spying or something. Good old Valiant Comics before they hit it big with Exo Manowar, Magnus Robot Fighter. What was their big thing? Turok. Turok was their big
Turok,
thing.
Yeah.
No!
You got the fire flower!
I'm no better than Alex.
Now, if I was gonna say, as long as you don't waste all your lives on the big cat guy, you're good.
Okay. I can see how that happened. It was a big cat guy.
It was.
You were distracted.
You for the 25 bits, Cartman. Imagine Retro Pals Miku at the next Miku lookalike contest. Listen, Mikus! Hit us up!
Hatsune Miku, can I get you on the show? I know you did Letterman.
Yeah! And we're kind of
And then he instantly retired because he knew he peaked.
It's like, well, it can't be better than Miku! That was good.
Dude, what the fuck is with this game? This is like one of the first Game Boy games they made, and they got it, like, perfect.
Okay, I don't know if you're telling the truth. Room temperature, thank you for the 25 bits. They put pants on Kong?
Yeah, Donkey Kong in the new...
that Kong, yeah.
The new Donkey Kong game, he can wear pants. He knows shame now.
Okay, I've been thinking about this. You say it's about shame.
Yeah.
But clearly, Funky Kong has always been wearing pants.
That's true.
So, Donkey Kong is not unaware of clothing. He's not unaware of pants and shirts. I mean, look at how Diddy Kong dresses. Look at how what's her name? Sexy Kong?
Yeah,
Lady
Sexy Kong.
Like, yeah. So he knows about clothing. He knows about it. And he knows about shame. It's just, this is the first time in his life he's felt like expressing himself beyond the tie. You know what I mean?
Oh.
That's my theory. Oh, I guess you
It's all about self-expression.
Mm-hmm. Donkey Kong finally feels confident enough to express themselves fashion-wise.
He makes a cool noise.
He really does. I
He
like
goes,
that.
"Meh." I can't believe people said we pulled a Sonic Mania reveal. I was just thinking about that yesterday. I think Fire Mountain was talking about it. We're no better than the Sonic presenters. Then again, they're like the ultimate entertainers.
They were really good, considering.
Kong put on pants after the death of Wrinkly Kong in the Ape Wars.
Oh,
Yeah,
the Ape Wars, yeah.
that's a really funny image to imagine, like him just grieving and then just mournfully putting on a pair of pants.
Mournfully putting on a pair of pants. I'm thinking that.
Oh man, I forgot we could play fun games. Usually it's all Amiga and C64 and, well, those are fun. But...
Should they put maybe they should put pants on King Kong. Because, I mean, if they did a realistic King Kong, it would be pretty offensive.
They'd only have to do that if they rendered his junk is the thing. But that's like a problem they'd create themselves. Hey, how to get in here?
I don't have to get in there.
Oh, I see. Go up. Go up. Go up, Super Ball. Oh yeah, we kind of glossed over the fact that this is a Super Ball and not a Firefly.
Yeah, it's like the Punch Ball Mario.
Oh my god, you're right.
I know, sometimes I have gamer knowledge, but only if it's about a game that's really stupid. I don't know what it is. My brain is like, I can't tell you anything about the Castlevanias or...
This is a Punch Ball Mario-like.
Yeah, I know stuff like that. What good is that going to do me in my life? How am I going to...
This is reminiscent of Super Mario Bros. Special on the PC-88.
It is.
That's something I would say word for word.
I mean, you just did.
Yeah. I am who I am. I can't be no one else. The fish explode? That's pretty cool.
They shouldn't do that. Usually that means they've got, like, gunpowder in them.
It's a mysterious world. Have you heard Super Mario Compact Disco?
Yes! Yes, I have!
That is a great album.
That's one of my favorites.
Just another day in Super Mario Land.
Sorry, I actually have it memorized. I think I mentioned this on stream before, but I used to listen to this one kids radio station when I was a kid, and whoever the DJ was in LA, they were playing Pizzicato 5, they were playing, they played Super Mario Compact Disco, they played that first
awesome.
Mario Land, yeah. So I thought it was a regular CD that got released in America, and I guess not.
Carrie, thank you for the sub. 67 months. That's a lot of months.
I'm glad other people remember Mario is cool, like sunglasses. Because I knew that as a child growing up. I was like, this is normal to me. This is just what's on the radio.
I only heard that many years later, and I was like, man, this rules.
Yeah.
So we were both right.
It was before Radio Disney. It was Radio Oz, and I won a lot of their contests because I don't think a lot of people were listening at certain times of the night, so because they were asleep, but I was like listening into my teenage years, and I was like, I like free shit, so I would enter the radio contest, calling contest.
What the? Oh, okay.
The kids were asleep, and I got Earthworm Jim tape that way.
Nice.
Yeah,
free
I also got
Jim.
Star Wars that way.
Nice, free Star Wars.
And that's how I got to go to the get a bunch of Microsoft desktop software stuff that was themed to Ghost Rider, the mystery series.
That's pretty random.
That radio station did give me a lot of free stuff.
Shout outs to that radio station. Okay, how do we do this? Yo! This is no longer a perfect run. Just call him Free Stuff Alex.
I entered radio contests on other radio stations as an adult, and I've never won anything, ever. So it's like, my childhood prepped me for a bunch of treats that I have not gotten as an adult.
I'm sorry, you deserve more treats.
Yeah, thank you, but it's okay.
Everybody throw a treat into Alex's mouth.
Thank you, I like chocolate.
Just throw cat treats at your computer monitor.
Well, I do like meat, too. Tuna fish, please.
I like these stages because they're easy. Then again, you died on them, so what do I know?
I did stop calling in when I hit 14, because I was like, I'm probably a little too old for this. I should enter anime magazine contests, and that's how I won anime.
Hey.
I won a lot of contests as a kid. I won something called the Truckload of Anime contest, but I only got third place. And I asked them I gotta choose my anime. I asked them for Slayers, and they gave me an anime about girls who do pro metal mecha wrestling. Completely different from Slayers, like Metal Fighter Miku. I don't remember. Does anybody remember
that? Sounds familiar.
It was fine. I enjoyed it.
It's basically Slayers.
Mm-hmm. But I really wanted
There's
Slayers.
girls.
I was so excited for Slayers, and they were like, no. It was good. I enjoyed it. But I mean, I liked any M game. Thank you, Frappe, for the $5 for Alex treats, specifically chocolate coins.
Nice. Let's get Alex some treats. Frappe, thank you so much for the $5 dues. I will give some treats to Alex.
That guy makes an awful noise.
Yeah, that's the power of the Game Boy.
Ugh.
Only the Game Boy can make noises like that.
I'm just sad that I never got those Slayer tapes. Like, I really wanted to watch Slayers.
Did you
and
ever?
I still haven't seen Slayer.
Oh, you still haven't seen it?
No.
That's a shame.
It is a shame.
We'll have to catch you up on that. We'll have to watch
Okay.
the Minecraft movie.
Uh-huh.
People in the Discord are bringing up the possibility of a Neil Breen movie watch-along, which I agree with because while waiting for the internet to get set up a few days ago, I happened to watch one of the Neil Breen movies that I had downloaded on my computer that I hadn't seen before. I watched a movie called Double Down, and let me tell you, I laughed and laughed and laughed. That is a funny movie. Where'd the... Huh?
I don't see the donation.
Phantom donation.
Thank you for the Phantom donation.
Thank you to the Phantom for your donation.
Thank you, Carrie Ad Heather. I missed this earlier for the 67-month resub. 4 shades of monochrome is often enough, more than enough to make a great game. Who needs color? I agree.
Yeah, we gotta pare it back. We gotta get back to the old Nintendo, who didn't know what HD was. Who didn't know what HDR or 120 FPS was. They could do their best with just 4 shades of green.
I want to go back to the Love Hotel of Nintendo.
Yeah?
Why doesn't Microsoft own sexy hotels like in New Jersey?
New Jersey.
That's where all those sexy motels still are at, you know.
Yeah?
A lot of the sexy motel industry is gone. Like, it's straight up gone. Like, you know.
Oh, just like those electronic clay shooting ranges that Nintendo had. They're basically just chasing a series of fads. Love hotels, Hanafuda. I'm sorry, there's something really funny about referring to Hanafuda as a fad. You know, poker.
Yeah, that's the problem with Airbnbs, is that they charge you by the day, and then they don't give you an hourly rate, and that's what you need for a sexy hotel is an hourly rate.
Yeah, you gotta have an hourly rate. An hour's all you need.
It's been a while since I've seen a hotel with hourly rates. I bet they still exist somewhere.
Probably.
But I know a lot of those quote unquote love hotels in America are closing. The ones that are all themed and have like the trucker room and the mermaid room and stuff like that.
Trucker room?
Yeah. Sorry, honeymoon hotels is what they used to be called. And you would go there for, like, honeymoons or, I don't know, to just do it with someone who you like.
Oh, is that what you do there? What the? Really? I thought you just played video games.
No, you don't play... Okay, now...
You do it? What is it, other than playing video games?
Danny, I don't think I've ever told... Have I ever told you my adult arcade story?
Do I want you to tell me?
I promise you it's acceptable for a Friday.
Alright. Oh, boy.
So, growing up, there was, I don't know how to describe it, other than a strip of street in Upland, California, that just had adult novelty stores and strip clubs and stuff like that. And I had to go down that street, and it was like 10 or 15 places in a row. It was a very seedy strip in a random part of town, but we would have to pass by that every time we went to my mom's doctor's. And the thing is, a lot of those adult stores said they had adult arcades. So growing up, and I'm 12, 13, I would see something that said adult arcade, and I'd be like, oh my god, I need to go. Are they gonna have horny pinball? What is it gonna be like? What's it gonna be like? And I got so excited. So my 18th birthday hits, right? And there's a place in town with an adult arcade, and I'm so excited.
I tried to get to the bonus, and I paid the ultimate price. And you found out what an adult arcade was.
I sure did, and I cannot tell you my disappointment. I was so sad. I really thought...
That story affected me so deeply that I lost the Deathless run.
I'm sorry.
I've never done this game Deathless before.
I was so excited!
I can see that, though, is the thing. Just like, wow, what kind of strange erotic delights await me at the adult arcade.
Yes, I'm going through puberty. I'm like, I can't wait to see. And
you're like, oh, it's just that kind of erotic delight.
This is... I could do this at home. This is awful.
What is an adult arcade? Where there's these little booths, and like, well, that's all I can tell you.
Yeah.
To keep this a Twitch acceptable stream. Use your imagination. Or visit your local adult arcade.
Hey!
Support local business.
I agree with that.
Pornographers gotta eat too.
They do! They gotta eat a lot of food. Every day! It's really weird.
I hate having to eat a lot of food every
Me
day.
too.
Personally, I think that's bullshit.
Actually, I like when food is good. I know, that's crazy, but I do.
I should be able to get sustenance just through gaming. Maybe when I get like a retro achievement, it can bring like one of those.
Soylent?
No, one of those little bottles for guinea pigs. It's just full of like a nutrient slurry. It's like, oh, good job beating Dracula. Here's lunch.
I'm sorry, I'm just imagining that.
Yeah.
Like a guinea pig,
Yeah.
like a hamster.
This is degrading. We're coming up with all kinds of $1 million ideas tonight. We shouldn't be giving these away for free.
Someone really needs to make an actual adult arcade, like with all these, with like Mr. Nude World and stuff like that.
And Zingy Bingy.
Yes, but they won't do it because they're too cowardly.
Yeah. Why did Mario go to huge insect land?
Well, he was thinking about bugs, and it just happened.
Are you saying this is like a dream logic?
Yeah.
That would make sense. That's why everything's a little bit different.
Okay, you're right. If you want to do an adult arcade, all you would need was a MAME cab. So, Danny, can we get a MAME cab?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
We'll put Streaker on it. We'll put Mr. Nude World 96.
I like how that's like our main go-to for
The one game we can't
pornography.
stream. Gals
Yeah.
Panic, Gals Panic 2, Gals Panic 3. And when the feds raid us, we'll have like this ROM switch system, so we switch it to the Korean version of Gals Panic, where you get rewarded with pictures of dinosaurs instead of naked
and we'd be
women.
like, oh, so you're against dinosaurs? I see. Wow. I thought I lived in America. I thought we loved dinosaurs here. Now we're anti-dinosaur?
Your tax dollars at work, raiding us over dinosaur pics. Oh, that was close. Why is this game bringing out the most deranged conversation? Maybe we're just happy to be streaming.
I think it's because it's Friday and we just have an expectation every
Yeah.
Friday.
I'm happy to be back
We let
personally.
loose, yeah.
Alex, you've never seen a Neil Breen film, right?
No, I haven't. I've actually been kind of waiting for the perfect moment to see one. 'cause
I
I'm
really
curious.
want to watch Double Down with you. And then I guess the others, because people expressed interest in watching them on the Discord. It's very funny. If you've never heard of the man, it's like, how do you even describe a Neil Breen film? It's like Birdemic if it had decent quality audio and cinematography and was, well, that was a shit bonus room, and was basically competent on every possible level except for script writing and dialogue. So it's like executed well, it's just kind of deranged.
I do like deranged movies. Those are some of my favorite ones.
He has a vision, and it shines through in everything he makes. Funny guy, that Neil Breen. I've seen Double Down, I've seen the one where he's two people. Which one was that? That was like...
Double Trouble.
No.
Big Duck Trouble.
That's a Donald Duck game. Twisted Pair, yeah, that's it. That's a good one.
Oh, that's what Twisted Pair is about. You don't want to know what I thought that was about.
Testicular torsion?
Yes.
Yeah.
I thought it was a testicular torsion movie.
No. Yeah, it's a documentary about his horrifying journey with testicular torsion. Fuck this guy, I'm out of here. Eat shit, buddy.
Smart.
Yeah, that's where I got him. They're all on archive. He's the kind of guy who just sells his stuff directly via DVD. Honestly,
Alright.
goals.
Daisy, what are you going to be this time? I hope it's a cool dinosaur.
I hope it's a cool lady. God damn it, it's
More
a spider!
Bugs!
A spider bigger than Mario! It's a damn spooter!
Sorry about the scooter.
Eh,
Enjoy your fire flower.
I kinda needed it.
Yeah, there you go. Big Mario.
All right, last world, which is China.
Fair enough.
We went to huge insect land, we traveled by UFO, and now we're in China. What a funny game this is.
It's very funny. I gotta be right back.
Okay.
Enjoy
Watch out!
China.
Watch out for the hopping vampires.
Oh my god, there are hopping vampires.
Ooh. Okay,
Sorry.
we're good. We're
Okay,
cool.
good.
We're good. Y'all, I can't believe Alex had that experience with adult arcades. That's so funny. He never told me about that. That's like something I would do, except he went and actually did it. Wow, adult arcades! I can't wait to be an adult and go to the adult arcade. By all means, that should be a thing, though, right? Like, Japan has all those porno mahjong games that are just out there. I would accept an adult arcade full of adult arcade games. We're all adults, we can enjoy them. Okay, we're good. How many deaths have I had so far? I think just the one, right? Yeah.
China?
Yeah, still in China. It's a pretty big place.
Yeah.
Okay, go on by.
Okay.
Welcome back.
Did you die? Oh no, you're alive. Cool. I like when Danny doesn't die.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, you might say I'm pro Danny.
Oh, it's a pretty controversial stance to take
I gotta be pro something.
in today's modern society.
That's the thing. You would think
Wha-
there's gotta be an or adult video store out there somewhere that has like an adult arcade game, right? Like, where else would those go?
That's the thing. Where do they put those? How did those get distributed?
That's what I'm so curious about. I know a lot of them went to bars, but like,
Bars make sense.
yeah.
That's where you get stuff like Mega Touch, which isn't pornographic,
I
but
was gonna say that sounds pornographic, but I know that's just touchscreen.
you waited for the fucking...
All right, enjoy vampires. Okay, so you've seen a sex quiz machine in a game store arcade room, so they exist. I'm so sad that I've never seen one in the wild.
It's a real shame. We missed out, I think. When are the Jiangxi coming back to Mario games? They were just in this one. Oh, baby.
You have so many lives.
Rukawa, hello. Welcome.
Hey, welcome.
Welcome to Super Mario Land. It's his land. How about this? You know those signs that are all like, we don't call 911?
Uh-huh.
How about one that says, get off my Super Mario Land?
I like that. Okay. That's a lot less threatening than the we don't call 911 with
Yeah,
guns.
see? And it has that, a nice little gaming flavor to it, so all the gamers can enjoy it.
If you're not a Texan, a very popular Texan sign / tourist good is a sign that says we don't call 911 with guns or bullets on it.
Yeah, making the implication that...
You're just gonna kill somebody.
Yeah, if you're here to rob the place, we're not gonna call the police. We're gonna murder you.
Yeah, it's a very pro-murder stance, which, you know, Texas loves murder.
Give to me the
Sure
mushroom.
you don't. Do they mess with Texas? Oh no, you can't do that. They'll get mad at you.
Nobody messed with Texas in the last 100 years. Last people to do that was at the Alamo, and they were very successful, actually. They were quite successful.
They did really well.
They killed the shit out of us.
They won. They totally won, man.
But don't mess with Texas.
In general.
Just don't. The platforming looks like it should be more trouble than it is, but it's actually kind of nice. Platforms move in nice patterns that you're able to predict and react to. I was watching Jeff Gerstmann play Bartman meets Radioactive Man today. And boy, that game really tells you what good platforming design is, because it's not in that game.
Nice.
I don't think we've ranked that. We've ranked only the first Simpsons game, so we've got quite a lot of pain ahead of us.
We gotta do Bart versus the world. I say gotta as if, I'm being conscripted into the gamer army.
Let's fucking go, gamer army!
I actually got I got determined from the gamer army due to my gamer's toe.
I was dishonorably discharged.
That's fair. They saw you playing the adult arcade games on Name, and they're like, no. We are gamers of honor.
Alright, last level. And it's a shmup level, because fuck the rules. This game is whatever we want it to be.
There's actually a lot of tech companies in Austin. IBM is here. Dell has a huge complex, and I only know about their huge complex, which is huge, by the way. Did they on Alienware? Anyways,
Really?
I only know about that because the bus to one of my doctors goes by their massive complex in Round Rock, and it takes forever to drive through. You're just passing Dell building after Dell building and Alienware vans, and it's just like, I'm in the middle of nowhere, and it's all Dell. It's crazy.
That is crazy.
It is crazy. I didn't know Dell was an entity anymore, let alone an entity with at least 12 buildings and more under construction, by the way.
People haven't been excited about getting a Dell in a really long time.
No, when they don't say, dude, you're getting a Dell. They say, dude, you're downloading Minecraft. It's on with the incomplete graphics. That's what they say now. And isn't that a shame?
Couldn't quite talk your way out of that one.
I fucked that up very much.
That's okay, it's Friday.
It is Friday. Yeah, Samsung's here too.
Nom 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 nom. Give me those coins.
No, IBM's here. That's like IBM has a building in one of the malls here. It's really funny at the Domain.
This part's a little bit like the arcade game Scramble.
A little scramble-ish, yeah.
I'm gonna beat Super Mario Land.
You're gonna do it.
One death. I think that's a PB. Unless I die a lot right now. Which I might.
Don't
If I
die
do, that's-
25 times.
If I do, that's my business. Watch out for the fists,
I
Mario.
like the fist.
Just throw that in at the last minute.
Why not?
Ooh.
Alright, kill the cloud. We're done
Meow.
with cloud computing.
Yo, fuck cloud computing. Local computing only.
Thank you. Alright, is that game?
Nope.
Okay.
It's this guy.
Good luck. This guy looks really difficult.
Ooh, this track is really sinister.
It is. It's very evil mode.
Dum, 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 dum. You're gonna die, Mario. You think Mario's ever gonna take to the skies again? There we go, that's game.
Has there been a Mario that took to the skies?
Like in a plane, not with like a wing cap.
Oh, yeah. That's cheating. That's absolute cheating on Mario's part.
And that is the entirety of Super Mario Land for Game Boy. I really like how short this game is, actually. It's just nice, a nice breezy playthrough. Finally, a real woman. Not a fly, or a spider, or like a moai head, or whatever the second one was.
You might say you received the kiss of the Spider-Woman earlier.
It's a little bit too...
To what? To 90s? Or does no one have Kiss of the Spider-Woman mania anymore?
No one ever did.
Yes, they did in the 90s, I swear. I say, basically, so I think maybe I had Kiss of the Spider-Woman mania. I never saw it.
Yeah, that's just you telling on yourself.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, that was delightful. I like video games again. I wasn't so sure after the Action 52 stream. That Mario's blasting off again.
Good
Oh yeah,
for
this
you.
is a different plane. This is like a spaceship.
Thank you, Carmen, for the 50 bits. Kiss of the Spider-Woman was from 1985. I thought the movie was from the 90s.
I thought it was like from the 60s.
Well, I'm stupid. I don't know anything about the Spider-Women.
Folks, let's talk about the Spider Women. I know nothing about them, but I'm looking to be educated.
But I like that women can be spiders, and I think we need to...
Oh, there was a musical in the 90s.
Yeah, there was a musical and a stage play, and it was everywhere. I remember.
Mario's got a plane, he's got a rocket.
Yeah, Madam Web is the new Spider-Woman. She's the kiss of the Spider-Woman. I need to... Sorry, there's someone on Blue Sky who just randomly gives people copies of Madam Web from their Madam Web backpack.
Nice.
And I'm like, good for you. We all need hobbies. The end.
That's gammon. Super Mario Land. One of like 3 or 4 games you could play at the launch of the Game Boy way back in 1989. I had fun, but did other people have fun with this game? That remains to be seen. Cartman, thank you for the 50 bits. That's what I'm saying. This game cost $30. It's better than anything that came out in the last 10 years. That's right, bold claims. Also bold, the fact that the Mascot Friday list got goth in the time we were gone.
We don't know how this happened.
I don't know how this happened, but it's goth now. And with that said, folks, it's time to rank this. Is this game better or worse than Bubsy? Give us an RP Angel Bubsy or an RP Devil Bubsy, depending on how you feel.
Yeah, I like the new mascot list, actually. Keep staying goth list.
Yeah, I support it.
All angels. I don't see a devil in the bunch.
Yeah, this is a perfect angel record, just like I was expecting. I didn't really see anyone calling this a Devil Bubsy. This is a pretty likable video game. For as short and as simple and as strange as it is, maybe that's actually to its benefit. Look at that score. You can't beat that score.
No, I actually can't.
All right, here we go. So let's rank this Mario game.
All right. The first Game Boy game we have above is Barbie Game Girl, and I think it's much better than that.
You know what might be more easier to rank this by? Why don't you search for the term Mario?
Oh yeah.
Let's see if we can get some consensus on where
Super
this ranks.
Mario Brothers 35 on Switch.
What was the previous one?
Super Mario Brothers Special is way below it. It's 635.
Okay, it's no Super Mario Brothers Special.
And is it better?
And what's above Mario 35?
Versus Super Mario.
Okay, so that's equivalent to Mario 1. Do you think
Yeah.
this is better than Versus Super Mario Brothers? You know? I kind of think it's better than Versus Super Mario Brothers. What's up after that?
New Super Mario Brothers U Deluxe.
Is this better than New Super Mario Brothers U Deluxe? This is pretty high up there, so maybe not. U Deluxe does have a lot to offer. Many levels, multiplayer. It's cool.
Okay, chat's asking, is it better than Plock?
Oh my god.
That is a question for the ages.
Above DKC2, Plock is better. Between Plock and Pugsy, we're zeroing in on a placement for this.
Hear me out.
I do see Kirby's Dream Land 1 and 2 up there, and I do think those are slightly better than this, so I think we're in the right range.
So you think it's better than the Kirby games?
No, a little bit worse.
Okay. How about this? I'm gonna suggest this.
Right.
How about above Pugsy, below KO2?
Can we do that? Can we live with ourselves if we rank it as such? You're happy with that? Sure.
Okay.
Agreed. Do it.
Agreed.
All
All
right,
right.
put her there. We did it. Super Mario Land for the Game Boy. A top 100 game, according to us. Not bad, Mario. Not bad. But what did you do?
I fix it.
Fix it. Fix it. What was there? You just deleted a game from existence, and you replaced it with L. You made a game take the L.
KO2, thank you.
It's so funny that undo wasn't available for some reason.
Nope.
Super Mario Land
There we go.
for the Game Boy. A fine game. Up there with the greats. So I foresaw that we were going to play at least one more game after this. So what I've done is I presented Alex with a series of licensed games for the original Game Boy, with the logic being that if you had a Game Boy back in the day, you might have had Mario, but odds are good you probably had one platformer based on some sort of license. So based on this license, based on whatever license you want to see, what should we play?
Well, we were talking about dinosaurs.
Oh boy, Alex has chosen violence.
So, I'm thinking, We're Back, a dinosaur story. It's got dinosaurs. What's wrong with that? Chat said fuck. You can't say that.
We've ranked at least one other version of this game, either the Super Nintendo or Genesis one, which are different games. It's a high-tech expressions game. Mm-hmm. And it ties into this week's patron poll. This is based on what is considered a box office bomb.
Absolute bomb.
We're back. A dinosaur story.
They're back. And they're dinosaurs.
Wait a second.
Yep. It's exactly as you think, Dan.
Wait a second. Have we ranked... Hold on. Bring up the list. We have to see if we've ranked another game with the same title. Search for Radical Rex. Okay, Super Nintendo, that's fine.
Hold on. Oh, Radical. Hold on, I gotta put Rex in. Because it's like, you mean Radical Entertainment? I'm like, no, never. We got Radical Rex, yeah, only on Game Boy. So
okay, what about Ed the Duck?
Oh God.
I don't think we've actually ranked one of these. It's just the thing. We've played like all of these as part of the patron request gauntlet. So maybe we haven't actually ranked this. Is it time to actually do it? All right, let's do it.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, it's just we've seen it so often that I thought surely we've ranked it, but no.
You will never see your friends again. I'm even in this game.
Yeah, the game was some patron of ours hacked this game to put Alex in it. Originally Radical Rex, a port of a 16-bit platformer. This was later reskinned to be Ed the Duck, Bamsy, Hugo the TV Troll, We're Back, a Dinosaur Story, and Retro Pals Alex featuring Alex.
Featuring me.
I don't think we need to play every version of this, but as long as we get one version on the books, I'll feel good about it.
He's so floaty. Oh, you can't jump on that? What the hell?
I wonder if there were kids who specifically asked for We're Back, a Dinosaur Story. We have streamed this before, but we haven't ranked it on Mascot Friday. So it's time to finally put this often skinned game to rest. You can't jump on shit in this game.
Yeah, why was I trying? Thank you, Clashed5, 23-month resub. Rank Alex. I'm not ranked. I took a shower.
that hack is unfortunately incomplete, so I wouldn't feel good about ranking it, but that is pretty cool that it exists.
I'm very happy about it existing.
Where would we rank Alex on the Mascot Friday list? I'm gonna say top 100 at least.
Oh, you're so sweet. It's fine.
Did we ever beat level 1 of this? I think we tried at least 5 different times.
We have played this level 1 so many times. I love it.
Alex is ranked number 1. Angel Bubsy. Above Danny? Come on.
That's me. No.
I'm a way better mascot.
Are pink tubers mascots? They are.
Yeah. What would I be the mascot of?
That's a good question.
Probably like some kind of whiskey, right? Just going off of what my character looks like.
You do, yeah. I was gonna say it would be funny if you're like sponsored by whiskey, but you don't drink whiskey at all.
Oh no, I don't drink.
I drown.
A visual novel on the PCFX, really? You think I got that kind of talent?
You've got that visual novel riz.
Damn, I don't know. Some of them visual novel people, they got the riz.
They really do. You look at some of those PC 88, 98 screenshots and you're just like, okay.
Ooh, baby, you do a lot with 4 colors.
Oh, baby, that's what I like. Do you think the Big Bopper would have liked the anime? Do you think he would have had, like, a waifu? Do you think he would have played gacha games?
Keep digging that hole, Alex.
instead of like talking about, he's like, what do I like when they ask him what he likes? He's like, oh babe, you know what I like. Bangs in her face and a frilly place and a VTuber. Yeah, sure. It's not very good. Yeah.
Let's do alternate celebrity history. If the Big Bopper was still alive, he would play Blue Archive, but he would say fuck that Azure Lane bullshit. But he actually plays all of them. He just wants to say that some are better than others. He collects all the PNGs of the anime ladies. Good news, they're adding Hugo to Fatal Fury City of the Wolves. Cool. Finally, a character we can all agree on.
I was actually going to say they are adding the Big Bopper to City of Wolves. They should add the Big Bopper. They need to add the Big Bopper to something other than CDI.
Yeah, so far that's the only system we've seen Big Bopper content on.
I want more Bopper content.
A 90s multimedia system pitching itself to people who are nostalgic for the 50s and 60s. You know, CDI really is the console for Nick at Night kids.
It really is.
Kids who grew up in the 80s and 90s, but had a lot of exposure to media from much before they were born. Hey, you're doing it. Nice freaking work. Whoa. Cool flip.
I do that.
What's this guy's name in We're Back?
I don't remember. I saw We're Back once and thought it sucked. I was a child and I did not like it, even though I love dinosaurs.
Wow, you thought it sucked as a child.
Yeah, I was like, this is bad.
That's you? Wow, cool. His name is We're Back.
That's true, it is.
It really is, right? Like, it's the perfect console for you if you grew up watching, like, Dobie Gillis and F-Troop.
It's a total F-Troop device.
Kids don't know nowadays. They always have the opportunity to see something that directly interests them instead of just whatever is best on TV at the time. And if you're a kid who stays up until 12 or 1 in the morning, oftentimes that was F-Troop back in the day. Nowadays you can just watch a streamer.
This is why Adult Swim hit so hard, because all of us staying up till midnight people needed something to watch cartoon-wise.
We did get exposed to a lot of stuff we wouldn't see otherwise, just because it was on, and it was more appealing than the alternative. And whether being able to just only see the things you want to see is better or worse is up for debate. But it's interesting.
It is interesting. Why?
Farewell, Dinosaur. I was far too cultured for F-Troop. Get Smart and Dragnet for me, thanks. Yeah, I saw.
Oh, yeah,
I watched a lot of Get Smart and Dragnet. Dragnet was a really dour show for a child. Like, oh, these hippies were so high, they let their baby drown in the bathtub.
Yeah, there's a lot of that. A lot of anti-drug stuff. Okay, I don't think I told you this, but my dad was a Dragnet hipster. My dad was like, Dragnet was so good until he did all that weird anti-drug stuff. My dad was like, yeah, Dragnet used to be so good on the radio, but
Your dad had Dragnet opinions, that's cool.
Yeah, he did. He was very serious. It's like, yeah, once it got all anti-drug, all the good plots went away, and I'm like, I cannot do that.
That makes a lot of sense to me. Yeah, where's the Dobie Gillis Scooby-Doo crossover? They have a lot to talk about. Let me tell you, as a Dobie Gillis fan, his brother, his friend Maynard would have a lot to talk about with Shaggy, if you know what I'm saying.
Oh yeah.
Speaking directly to all the Dobie Gillis heads in chat right now.
Maybe
Everyone in chat is just like, what the fuck is this fake show, Dan?
You're making no. I was gonna say, I don't think.
You have a weapon?
Yeah, but I don't use it because.
Hey, I'm a dinosaur! Hey! This level design...
Sucks!
Not a fan of this.
Oh my god.
The level design in Radical Rex, the 16-bit version, was a lot more sophisticated than this, which is just a bunch of floating platforms in the sky. However, I have played worse games than this. Australian level design. The Beam Software special. This one, I could see this one being contentious.
I'm contentious for this game.
I wonder where it's going to end up. Because at this point, we played several hundred very good games, and the competition is pretty fierce. And as for whether Bubsy has better level design and play control than this, well, kinda up for debate.
You like the way his alarm wiggle?
Is that what happened? The timer kept going after Alex died, so he just ran out of time? A few games do that, it's kind of fucked up. Hey Sheriff, cookies blessings to you on this Friday. We're playing We're Back, a Dinosaur story. Based on a movie like 3 people have seen. Yeah, are those batteries? Do I have to look up the manual for this shit?
No. I think they're like boxes of cereal. Hear me out. I think, now I could be wrong, but I think in the original, in the movie, the dinosaurs liked cereal. I could be wrong. I could be misremembering. I could be a buffoon of the highest buffoon class.
We're back. Game Boy.
Did it!
Hey, nice! You're kicking ass.
Yeah, see? BG, it looks like cereal. Okay, the cereal made them super intelligent and we're back. Okay. That's
Okay.
Stupid. Maybe I need to see
It doesn't look like the manual is scanned, which, I guess we don't really need it.
I mean, would you scan this?
I would.
I drown.
Did you? Oh man, I don't want to drum up controversy or anything. Far be it from me to ever say anything controversial.
Oh, I get to start at level 1? I don't get to start at level 3 when I continue?
There was a Super Nintendo game that was a Pocky and Rocky like, an overhead view run and gun that was called Bakatono-sama something something Nipponichi or something like that. And they released a version on Steam that's called like Tonosama Brothers or something. Which is cool, but they also included the original manual, but they were too cheap to buy a scanner, so they just took photographs of the manual and put it in.
Oh, that's so funny.
That's so unbelievably shit. Like, surely getting the manual for that very rare and expensive game cost you more than the scanner did. Put some effort, or at least some sort of indication that you give a shit into your product, please.
No, thank you.
It's really funny. Also, again, don't mean to get too down on the game industry because it's doing great otherwise.
Oh,
but
yeah.
Pico Interactive has a new Kickstarter up, and the games that they announced are just completely deranged. Just like stuff no one would ever want or would ever thought possible, like Mad Professor Moriarty for Atari Jaguar,
Really?
8 Eyes for Sega Genesis,
Okay, that...
Mug Smashers for Sega Genesis. There's like. They reskinned that unreleased Super Nintendo game based on the movie The Shadow to be Nightshade Part 2.
I was hoping
It's
we'd
getting
get...
real weird what
I
they're
was hoping
doing.
we'd get Joe Hoops.
They're just making up fake games. Yeah, Joe Hoops is going to be in all of them, surely.
I love Joe.
And I don't mean to bring this up to inspire bouts of rage. I just think it's funny. Just like, who out there is waiting for a Jaguar port of Mad Professor Moriarty for Amiga?
A little person called me.
That's true. Oh yeah, and they're releasing under the Bleem name, which they had nothing to do with. They just bought the name Bleem. Maybe that's what we should be doing. Like they clearly have a profitable business venture, right? What's a license we can get for $10 that we can turn into something else? Yeah, we'd make a lot of CDI ports of existing games for one thing. You know, Alex, after the game over, you could have turned the controller over, but
I have a point to make.
I do notice you're pointedly not turning over the controller.
I have a point to make.
Yeah?
That point is that I'm going to get you to level 3 then.
Okay. Yeah, we could buy the rights to We're Back. Scunny, someone else can have Scunny. I don't want that in my portfolio.
Sunny sounds delicious.
Yeah, Jeff Jarrett bought Acclaim. really
No.
real weird times we're living
Wait.
in. Yeah, that's true.
No, it's not.
That's literally true. Acclaim's coming back because of Jeff Jarrett. No value judgment. I don't want to be like, you should be angry and outraged about this. Like,
I'm not angry and
because
outraged about
all you can do about this is laugh.
It's like, yeah, it only a video game. It sucks, but there you go. Now it's your turn. It's
Oh, okay.
level 3.
Nice, thank you.
I just wanted to prove that I could get past level 1 and 2 again.
And noted businessman Jeff Jarrett.
Very famous for making good deals.
I do like this tune here, but it is reused from Radical Rex, so it's not necessarily something you can attribute to We're Back itself.
Jeff Jarrett, is he still selling gold? He was selling gold for a while.
Oh, this game has momentum problems.
Global Force Gold. That was, yeah. He was selling gold to like go along with his wrestling federation, Golden Force, not Golden Force, Global Force Wrestling.
Oh, this game is a problem to control. There's no run. You only speed up when you go downhill, and when you do, you maintain your momentum when you jump, and you can't really get out of it once you've committed to one of those jumps. I forgot what this game was like to play. I may have spoken too soon about this being okay.
I love his run and his jump and his everything, but
He goes so fast you can't really see what's ahead of you in order to meaningfully react. You just kind of have to memorize. Just who would port 8 Eyes to Sega Genesis? Like,
just who would buy? I mean,
is there a single fan of that game out there? Of jank bootleg Castlevania?
Oh, probably.
What Z-tier NES property should we buy up? I say, I'm gonna go with Short Order Explode, that Power Pad game. Fuck. That's a game where you hop on the Power Pad to make hamburgers. I think we could bring it back.
You're a fan of 8 Eyes because you accidentally stole an 8 Eyes manual from Blockbuster. You still have it. Oh,
Nice.
I remember. Oh, yeah. Sorry, the way that we got around people stealing manuals from video games at the store I worked for, we had you check out the game, and then also we barcoded up the manual, so you checked out the
that
manual
every
with the
time.
game. So if you didn't return it, it wouldn't get scanned in, and we would call and yell at you.
Oh, that's smart.
I called people to yell at them to bring back the manuals. People were like, "Oh my god, I don't have it. I don't know what happened." And I'm like, "Well, I checked it out, so."
Alex, I think my opinion on this game has taken a 180 since I started playing it.
Since you actually tried it, since you tried the level that sucks, well, it's okay because it'll start you right at level 1. So you get to start from level 1. Isn't that cool?
Folks,
I think it's cool.
it's We're Back, a Dinosaur story. Better or worse than Bubsy? Give us an RP Angel Bubsy or an RP Devil Bubsy, depending on how you feel.
Oh, okay.
Let's see how this one shakes out. Not the worst I've played. Good looking game. You can play it for a couple of levels before it gets bullshit.
Devils all around. Okay.
Nothing but devils, huh?
Oh, I'm at the way bottom here.
I see one Bubsy equivalent, which is kind of how I feel. This is worse than Bubsy in my opinion, but not super worse than Bubsy.
Okay, here's my question. Danny, is this better or worse than the console Radical Rex?
Worse. It's
Okay.
so worse.
I agree, it is. So let's go to Bubsy. There's Bubsy. Alright, let's
What are some Game Boy games that are sub-Bubsy?
see here. We got Alien vs. Predator, Last of His Clan.
Yeah, there's no power-ups. You just throw cereal, and that's it.
RoboCop vs. Terminator.
That game was kind of fun, I thought.
Reservoir Rat. I actually mentioned that in my post about this stream. If this is better or worse than Reservoir Rat.
What's beneath Reservoir Rat?
The Amazing Spider-Man.
Ooh, that game was rank. I don't think it's that bad. It might be better than Reservoir Rat? What's around there? Putty, Horror Zombies from the Crypt, Shockman.
King of Kings, Nickelodeon Guts, Real Monsters, Barney's Hide and Seek.
What do you say? Between between Shockman and Horror Zombies from the Crypt. I was thinking, and Shockman is a little bit better than this. Above Total Recall. It is a little bit better than Total Recall. No, I think this is Alex.
Chad, are you seeing this?
You wanna give us a zoom in on this little
Yeah.
critter?
Let's hold on. Take a look, y'all.
How
Does that change your opinion?
How does that affect your ranking? No, it's still worse than Total Recall. let's
Better
go
than
with
Atlantis No Nausea.
let's do between. Where is Atlantis No Nausea?
Right here. How about below Too Cool to Fool, above Atlantis No Nausea?
As an Atlantis No Nazo fan, I can't in good conscience do that. I'm sorry. I'm going to override the vote.
Decision. Okay.
Executive decision. Let's go with between Doggerland and Shockman.
Okay.
When it's this low and the games are this quality, I don't think it matters that much. They're all just in the same general area. We're back at Dinosaur Story. Also known as Ed the Duck, also known as Bamsy, also known as Hugo, also known as Alex's Retro Pal Adventure. For the Game Boy. It's dance. He's dancing at least.
Alright.
So I have a few other licensed games you can pick from.
Okay.
What else looks good to you?
Well, you said you didn't like that one Spider-Man. What about the sequel? What if the sequel's good?
I guess we gotta do it.
It's time for the Amazing Spider-Man 2.
The music got really dour. Oh, he's running out of time.
He died dancing, just like the tale of the Tarantella. That's so sad.
That's how I want to go.
Do you want to go? You want to go Tarantella style, dance yourself to death?
Maybe eventually, but for now, let's play the Amazing Spider-Man for Game Boy, or Amazing Spider-Man 2. Oh, fucking hell. What's
Maybe
the
it's under the...
No, I looked under the
Oh, man.
Spider-Man, Amazing. Yeah, Spider-Man 2. There we go. Spider-Man 2. Amazing Spider-Man 1, very early game for Game Boy. Very bad game. And this one is by Bits, the people who made Mary Shelley's Frankenstein.
Okay, it's fine.
I think a lot of kids played
Oh!
Amazing Spider-Man 1, and
My
a lot of
head
kids,
is also throbbing.
a lot of kids got a headache from that game. Spider-Man turns bad, says the paper.
I've been crying.
Whoa, feeling kind of dizzy. You had the Spider-Man? I'm so sorry.
Oh no, a spider sense is tingling. I'm sensing a bad game.
Hobgoblin. That's all he says. He just says Hobgoblin.
It's like a Pokemon that way.
Oh, okay.
So, okay, this does look better.
Yeah, the first game was a very straight trek left to right. It was sort of like if Ninja Turtles Follow the Foot Clan was horrible. That's the best way I can describe it. It was so bad I can't really see this game being any worse, but with Bits at the helm, we shall see. Hey buddy, I'm feeling kind of woozy. My head's spinning. Oh, and my spider sense is tingling. Hobgoblin.
Hobgoblin.
What the fuck? What? It's a cool move, Spider-Man.
Let go, you do.
Well, his head is spinning. Oh, there's secrets down here. He crawls like a spider. I see. You picked up the crowbar?
Spider-Man's famous for hitting
Gets him every time.
Well, here's a problem.
I bet you can crawl up that wall. You Spider-Man, why don't you crawl up a wall?
No web.
No web.
Crawl! Crawl!
There is a wall crawl you can do. Don't remember how to do it, though. Oh, do you jump with A or B? Oh, so it's B to jump in this. Oh, that's awesome. Well, on Game Boy, you also have a select and start. You shouldn't have to do that to wall crawl, though. Is it select?
I keep pressing select.
It changes you from crowbar mode to regular mode. Maybe you need to switch off of crowbar. Yeah, there is a third game in the series. We do have to eventually do that one, too. Oh! You did something. Hey, hey! Press jump against a wall, maybe?
No, I have to press like, and then when I'm doing that, I have to hit the wall.
Hey! Hey, hey! Hey? Hey!
Well, that sucked.
That was stupid. Why was that so complicated?
Because
Spidey must climb the wall.
yeah, you have to jump in a way that makes you do a twirl, and then after you do the twirl, you have to like jump on the wall, or else you're clean.
Huh. Spider-Man loses his stickiness. Watch out for that orb, Spider-Man. He looks like he's snapping his fingers. Yeah, like he's in West Side Story. West Wide Story would be the
Why?
Mad Magazine parody of West Side Story. Can you go in that door?
Which door?
That one.
Oh, that's how it came in.
Oh, okay.
I want to go there. Okay. If I'm too tall, if I jump too high, I hit the ceiling. That's not good. And then I go to the second floor. Jump too low, I don't go high enough. Did you see that? I should have.
Can you shoot web upwards?
I don't have web. No web.
No web. I love when games are like this, where we just have to have theories about what you might have to do to progress, but none of them are panning out. Oh, now this is the Amazing Spider-Man I know and love. Now, I assume that was supposed to be an electric fence, but it looked just like he walked into a regular-ass fence. He's amazing.
You having fun?
I'm just wondering if this is this an objective-based game where you have to kill the Hobgoblin by doing a series of puzzle solutions within this level? Is it just a point-to-point thing where you have to go to a location? Reminds you of the Dirty Harry game? I can kind of see that. It does seem to have that kind of exploration element to it. No, it did say danger. There could have been like some electrical sparks though. I'm curious, so I'm actually going to look up a video for this. Because I just want to know how to beat this level. I bet you have to use the crowbar somehow. Amazing Spider-Man 2 Game Boy. Long play. By Goldfish on Games.
I don't think Goldfish can play video games, but maybe I'm sure.
This game is about is a 20-minute playthrough, apparently. Assuming you know what to do. I wish Spider-Man skeletonized in all the games he was in. The music's got a weird energy to it.
It's got a... I don't like this.
Okay, so you do have to get the crowbar. Oh, clever. To beat the Hobgoblin, you have to attach a web to his sled,
Well,
and then
guess what?
you fight him on the ground, and he gives you an enemy, an item that you need.
Well, guess who has no web?
That sucks for you, Spider-Man. Yeah, so this is a sort of puzzle-solving platformer where you have to do different objectives.
Do you have web for me?
Now, I'm not necessarily opposed to that kind of game, but when it's done badly, I say that that's the worst kind of platformer. Where it's hard to figure out what to do, and when you do figure out how to do it, it's impossible to actually pull it off. That's what I don't like in platformers. I'm okay with a little depth. You just gotta make it... Whoa, you did it! You just gotta make it obvious, and at least a little bit obvious to of what you need to do.
Nothing! It means nothing, Danny! Nothing up here! You get nothing!
You and your cousin had this and you couldn't figure out what to do. Yeah?
I got a key card!
Okay. That's a start. Maybe it's a credit card. This long play is just him going inside buildings, going up and down them. Going down to get the crowbar.
Give me web!
I mean, say what you will about the original. It was at least pretty straightforward.
Danny, there's no web!
That's your problem, Spider-Man. You can't just go buy that shit. You gotta make it at home.
You should be able to naturally produce.
Ew. Via, like, glands?
Yeah! Spider glands.
Okay. Never say that again. Okay, I'm at the
Spider glands.
I'm at the part of the long play where he's gotten the card. Okay, you get a crowbar, a key, and a key card. And then you go all the way to the left. You go in some random building. Oh, the random building is where the webbing is. I think it's that one. Oh, maybe you need the key to get in there. The key is what you get from beating Hobgoblin, I believe.
Well, I can't get the I don't have any web to kill Hobby.
Hobby! Hobgoblin.
Goblin. Okay, I still have no web.
Alex, I think this kind of sucks.
It doesn't. What
I think this game might be sucks. This is the kind of game where there's very little of it, so they just made it extremely obtuse and impossible to figure out, so the kid couldn't to have claimed to have beaten it.
Another blockbuster special, I assume.
Mm-hmm. We're not gonna buy you a new game. You haven't beaten the old one yet. You gotta play Amazing Spider-Man 2 until you beat it. Biddy Bushes says, if you remember right, it's a hard reset if you run out of webbing at the beginning. It does look like that. Because web doesn't drop, it's only in specific locations that you unlock it.
So I'm done.
It's looking like it. Play Amazing Spider-Man 2 or no supper. That's how you raise an esports superstar.
Just hoping it'll reset. Start, select all the buttons.
You can just reset it via the Mister menu if you like. Oh, you're taking almost no damage at all.
Yeah, how do I die, Danny?
Push L2 and R2. Push up a couple of times. And push reset circle. There you go.
Okay, let's try again.
Problem solved. What a cool game this is.
Good programming, guys.
When I think of Bits, the developer, I think of, like I said, Mary Shelley's Frankenstein. That's another game where you had to wander this environment, doing really obtuse shit in order to progress.
Okay, I accidentally just blew my whip. That's fine.
Yeah, you gotta climb up and then attach your webbing to the hobgoblin sled.
But
So
I
you
need the
can.
crowbar first.
No.
What? Really?
Yeah, you just have to get to the top of a building. I'm just kind of fascinated by this. It shouldn't be that hard to make a Spider-Man game, right?
How do I do web? What?
You have to shoot it straight up. Aha! It is fun watching you lose your mind over this game, though. But this was the experience back then.
Yes.
I'm looking forward to it. I welcome the challenge.
The challenge to you after
This music's starting to get to me, though. Yeah, you want to, like, jump and then do that in order to attach to the sled.
You know what, Danny? That sounds easy, but I think you're gonna have a fun time.
Maybe I will. Maybe I'll have a great time.
Did you see that just pass through him?
Yeah, I think you need to be a little bit beneath him. Like
But
right,
the thing is, if I'm beneath him,
like right here.
okay, but if I'm beneath him, it automatically goes towards the building. See?
Huh. How do you shot web?
Because the thing is, a single thing of pressing that is fine. You have to hold it down, and then it comes out. But it also, to get it to go in the right direction, it's like impossible.
Is that the case? Spider-Man needed 3 dimensions to really flourish, to really get the idea across.
But yeah, see, I'm like, oh, I'll just go up, watch this. I shoot up and see the problem.
Okay, I'm bringing back the video, because this is going to be a problem for me, too. What kind of positioning do you need to be in
Well, I'm out of web, so.
for this fuck-ass game? Tonight's been... No, we played some good games, but there's also been some fuck-ass games. Oh yeah, and we're racing a thunderstorm. A thunderstorm might take out this stream, which might be a good
The
thing.
thunderstorm was supposed to already happen. What happened? Did you see that? And it still didn't attach. That's fucked. It's your turn, Danny.
Hang on, I'm watching the video. Oh, wait, that didn't work. Oh man, if I pull this off, I'm gonna feel like a genius. Aha! Okay, alright, I see. You wanna hand it over? I think I got this. I think I can do this. Right, yeah, the first one I forgot was by Rare, so at least it had good music and had some kind of quality to the
Are you
gameplay.
seeing my problem? How it's going directly below him and it's still not working? What's the secret, Danny?
Okay, hand it over.
You're
I'll
not
do
gonna
this.
let it.
You sure you really want to?
I just wanted to know what the trick was so I would stop going crazy.
Let me put you in the right spot and then maybe you can do it.
Well, if you just tell me.
I'm going to give you maximum web.
No, what's the secret? Tell me.
You have to stand where you were and fire diagonally right upwards as he's flying away.
All right, it's your turn.
Let's see this intro again.
Head throbbing indeed. I hate this.
Spider turns bad. Oh, Spider-Man turns bad. I've been framed. Yeah, more like shits.
Thank you.
Whoa, feeling kind of dizzy. Feels like I'm trying to balance on quicksand. Oh no, Dr. Connor's class. Hobgoblin. Alright, oh my god, it controls like this?
Yeah.
Why didn't you say anything? Alex wants to kill me right now.
No.
Alright, so check this out. When you push the B button, if you tap it, you do this. You do a regular jump. If you hold it, you jump and then do a kick.
And if you double press in a certain way, you can do the double jump.
There's a double jump. That doesn't make any
Really hard.
sense.
And you have to do that double jump, but not just the double jump where you twirl. That's how you latch onto walls.
Okay. Cartman,
Not
thank you.
regular double jump.
Thank you for the 50 bits.
Yeah.
We need 4 color pictures of Spider-Man.
Okay, have fun, dude.
So this is the right spot. You just have to shoot your web like this. You see? Damn, so even if you do get it right, how do you make him not do the stupid little kick? Oh, okay, so tap B, hold A. Well... That was really close.
Do you see? Do you see what I mean?
Hey, hey, you fuck!
It attached to the building, and you didn't get it.
Let's reset.
Okay.
We almost had it. I'm gonna complete the first segment of this puzzle, and then we can go ahead and rank this bullshit. This is really something. We saw with Super Mario Land how you can greatly scale down a game and still end up with something that's worth playing. This thing went the opposite direction. They made it way too complicated. Oh, fuck me. Take the fucking stairs like a fucking chump. Tap the button. Hold the button. Check it out. Check it out. Check it out. Look who's Spider-Man. It's me, baby.
Now you gotta punch him.
Spider-Man. Now we gotta kill this guy.
So how easy was that? I didn't think you wanted to die.
How would you ever figure that out as a kid?
Yeah, right?
What the fuck is
Like,
wrong with them? What is their problem?
Would you ask what were they thinking?
I would. You can't attack while ducking. However, he can avoid your attack by ducking himself.
Yeah.
This game is gonna turn me into the Joker.
See, you get it. You get why I was freaking out, right?
Come on,
This
dude.
is bullshit. This is.
Bet you wish you could crouch and attack, Spider-Man? It's a shame you do not have that technology. Hobgoblin.
Goblin.
I'm crouching.
Goblin. Goblin. What we're gonna do about Goblin?
Jumping kick? Well,
He's flying here.
that's what the...
Goblin is everywhere.
I can't believe this.
Alright, good luck with the rest of the game. Here you go.
Action Game Master Danny is what they call me. There was some life up here. Oh. Alright, so the obvious question is, if you know what to do and you're able to pull it off, is that fun? No. No, it's not. However, we do have a key and we can get in here. I like that people were suggesting jump kick because that seemed like a good idea, right? But no. Oh, no whip. Will that be a problem?
So how fun is it to do the thing?
I got oil. Spider-Man has oil now.
Good for him.
Oh, there's a way to jump on there. You have to press down or something. I have to like just slam.
Hey? I did it once. I'm pushing jump then down, I'm pushing down then jump, I'm double tapping down, I'm double tapping jump. I'm alternating the two.
Let's check chat. This game is awful. This is really, really bad.
I can't believe this. I didn't expect to play a game this bad tonight.
Yeah, he's lubricating himself with oil.
I did it once! I did it once! I did it once! Alex! See, here you go. Try.
Okay, good luck.
Go ahead and try. You don't have any web to waste, so... That's always a good sign when you do something once and... How did you do that?
I don't know.
Fuck!
I genuinely don't know. I just went to the side and I fell through it. There we go. I did it again. Here we go. Let me get you down.
No, please. Yeah, okay. Thank you. You still don't know how to do that, right?
No, I don't know what I did. I was pressing down and jump. I just didn't press it fast. I went really slow.
This game's funny. I can appreciate a little bit of humor. This is a British company, so it's spelled with a U. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh jeez. Luckily these guys do no damage.
There you go.
This music is fully inducing psychosis at this point. Well, we have all the items we need. I just gotta get the crowbar now. What's in this building? Something? Oh no. Oh no.
Remember, low and slow. See what I mean?
You have to push diagonally down in order to drop through the floor.
That's it. Okay.
It's diagonally down. It has to be diagonally down. If you just tap down, you won't do it. It has to be diagonally down. Alright. Okay. Amazing Spider-Man 2. Is this better or worse than Bubsy? While I continue my futile mission to finish level 1, why don't we rank this? Folks, is this better or worse than Bubsy? Angel Bubsy? Devil Bubsy? I think there's only one right answer for this one. Oh, I never figured out how to climb the wall. You have to hold towards the wall and then press jump. Okay, got it.
Devil, one of the worst. Devil, worse.
Well, let's go down to Amazing Spider-Man 1 for Game Boy, which is one of the worst Game Boy games I've ever played. Folks, is that game better or worse than this one? It's at least straightforward. It was unresponsive, it controlled like shit, it was really difficult, and yet, still the superior game in my opinion.
I agree.
Alright, what do we have here? Power Pigs of the Dark Age, Yo Noid.
These all blow this game out of the water.
Yo Noid is a fucking masterpiece compared to this game.
Scroll down low, we got Mr. Oh god, this is so much worse than Mr. Nuts.
Yeah.
Worse than Widget, worse than Death Valley Rally. Worse than Halloween Pie.
I like Halloween Pie a lot more than this.
Is it worse than Bubsy on Jaguar Beam?
Look at this guy. Now there's a question. Bubsy on Jaguar is pretty pretty horrible. And we rank Spider-Man Web of Fire beneath that. I think I like Web of Fire more than this. Keep going.
Okay, what about Blues Brothers SNES?
Between Blues Brothers and Ice Age.
You think this is better than Ice Age?
Between Ice Age and Little Nicky.
You think this is better than Little Nicky? I think it goes between Little Nicky and Werewolf.
What's lower than this?
We got Hook, we got SWAT Cats, we got the Lawnmower Man on Genesis.
Should this be even lower? He never stopped shooting.
I think around the Home Improvement range is good.
Actually, yeah. Scroll down a little bit more.
We got Happily Ever After. Bart versus the Space Mutants. Okay, I think that's actually a good one.
Woof. Woof.
They're both garbage, sorry.
This is better than Adamantium Rage.
Okay.
This is better than Iron Man and Exo Manowar in heavy metal. It's worse than Bible Adventures. So put it between Bible Adventures and Iron Man and Exo Manowar.
Oh, no worries. Thank you for the raid, Worlds of ZZT. Sorry about
ZZT,
your
thank
sound
you
if
for the
can't
raid.
hear anything. Well, you can hear us thank you on the phone. Alright, so between Bible Adventures and Iron Man?
Let's do it.
Right.
It's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. I'm glad I played this, though. I had no idea it could get that bad. Jeez, it's just full of machine gun guys. Good old bits. If you want a hit, develop it by bits. That's what they say. Christ. What a game. I was just like, it's bad, but I wanted to put in the time to make sure I knew what the objectives were, to make sure it wasn't just a skill issue. That was really cool. Let's see if we can get these guys to do that again. Check this out. Come back, guys.
Hey, guys.
You gotta do a cool thing so we can wrap up the stream on it.
Come on.
Check out what they do. Well, I'm done.
Oh, and with that...
It might have been too high. I just want this game out of my life. We need to move on to bigger and better things. Oh, here comes two of them. Well, we could tell Kingpin we tried. That's it. It's Amazing Spider-Man 2. We're back at Dinosaur Story. And that's this week's winner, Super Mario Land, by a huge, huge margin. I appreciate Super Mario Land a whole lot more after playing those last two games. Holy shit. I'm going to turn this off so I don't have to listen to this music
Thank you,
anymore.
God.
Folks, I have news. A new patron poll has gone up on patreon.com/retropals. For the first time in several months, we are finally able to offer you a patron poll. This will determine what we stream next Wednesday, so vote carefully. Your choices are games based on box office bombs or games based on canceled TV shows. Now, I want to clarify, these aren't TV shows that are like lost media. These are like games that were released either when the show was in its last season or was canceled before or shortly after the game was released.
Okay.
So just keep that in mind. Either way, we got a whole lot of bullshit to play next week. So
I'm excited for the bullshit.
please vote for whatever you like. I'm looking forward to seeing the results. Alex, why don't you wrap us up while I look for a raid target?
We are also on YouTube, youtube.com/retropals. We post full-length highlights of our streams there. None last week, but we got one coming up this week that I just finished rendering, so look forward to that. So do find us on YouTube. We are also on Blue Sky. Let me just drop that link in the chat. You can join us there to find out when we go live. We got new videos up on YouTube and all the Retro Pals news you can use, so do consider giving us a follow on the good old Blue Sky. Or the red sky, or the gray sky. I don't know, whatever the sky is nowadays. Sky is always crazy. You look up, there's clouds.
It can be blue,
sometimes
it can
there's
be
rain.
red.
Yeah. Sometimes it's kind of purpley, and you're like, what the fuck?
Shit's crazy, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, okay. I think I have a really good target in mind. Folks, Digital Basic is playing a game called The Dog Island.
Ooh.
This game is based on this weird series of photographs of dogs that had huge snouts, and they somehow made an adventure game out of this. Have you ever played this, Alex?
I have not played it. No, that sounds really good.
This looks like a Retro Pals game to me. Digital Basic. There we go. Let's start that raid. It's a good one. Go follow Digi if you're not already following. Pro follow there. Excellent, extremely strange games always being played on the Digital Basic channel. Mm-hmm. Thanks for watching us. We'll be back next week with all kinds of gaming treats that, I don't know. My Spider-Man game just sapped me of all my will to do anything. I'm going to need some time to recover after that.
We'll have cool eats and hot treats.
Cool eats and hot treats on Retro Pals. All right, y'all have a good weekend. We'll see you later. Thanks for watching.
See ya, folks.